For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone as we talk a little Wildcat basketball with head coach Joe Golding. As the Southland Conference season is upon us, Coach, you head to Louisiana. You play New Orleans on Thursday, Southeastern Louisiana on Saturday. As you get ready, if non-conference season is designed to prepare you for conference play, how prepared do you think your team is?
We're about to find out. I'd like to think we are. I hope we have a team that's been built in November and December that can go out and at least compete in conference games this year. The biggest thing I think, Grant, for our team is being able to come back in December. November was important. It was important for lots of reasons. Marketing our program from a Division I standpoint, getting some great exposure, and then playing against the big boys and seeing what it really looks like. Obviously, December, the competition was a little bit different, but more important than that, we were able to get on the practice floor. And, you and I talked so much in November about us and not being able to practice. And so I'm anxious to see us. The competition wasn't as great in December, but it was good for us to get some wins underneath our belts and to build some confidence. And I know I'm excited. I think our guys are excited to now, venture off into the Southland Conference play. And, we have no idea what's in front of us. But it's an exciting new opportunity, and I think our guys are looking forward to it. But I would like to think that we will have seen pretty much everything that we will see at some point in time in Southland Conference play.
Well, and to that point, you guys, as of today, still have the number 2 ranked toughest schedule in all of Division I basketball, and that's largely because of that rigorous schedule that you guys have. There can't be anything as good as some of the teams at the top of the Southland are. You're not going to walk into any environments that will be more intimidating, I would imagine, than a place like Maryland, for example.
No doubt. I haven't been to the Southland Conference, but I don't think the crowds are going to be like that, like they were at Xavier and St. Bonaventure and Maryland. But more important than that, Grant, probably just from a player personnel standpoint, what you want to get out of those games is, have we played the Dixon kid at New Orleans, who's a four-man that can really put the ball in floor. He's averaging like 22 and 14 in 2 conference games. But we can be able to go back on film and look, whether it was Maryland, Iowa, Xavier, TCU, have we played a kid like that, and what we did well or who did well or what were some things. So I think that's what you look at from a basketball. More so than I think the crowd. I don't know if the crowds will be like that in the Southland. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think more importantly is looking at it from a player personnel. Have we guarded a great point guard, a great 2, a great 4, a great 5, a great 3, and a team that has great length or a team that doesn't have length, a team that plays inside, a team that plays outside, a team that presses, a team that doesn't. We have faced a bunch of those combinations in November in some very tough situations. So hopefully now we've seen them before. We've seen all that, and it's not the first time we will have seen it.
Well, I know you have Southeastern on Saturday, but the primary focus has to be New Orleans. They're scuffling a little bit. They do have a win over UTEP earlier this year, and they've got Corey Dixon, whom you mentioned, a terrific player, leading the conference in rebounding with 8.8 per game. So what have you seen specifically, not just from Dixon, but the entire New Orleans team?
No, I think Mark does a great job there. Obviously he came from Northwestern State, which has had a ton of success in our league, and he's going to get that thing going in New Orleans. They've had some success early. UTEP, I don't care how UTEP's doing this year. Winning in El Paso there at that arena is a heck of a road win for those guys. And then obviously they played Michigan State right after that, after Christmas, which is tough for anybody. Yeah. And then they've had 2 conference games on the road, so I'm sure they're ready for us. I'm sure they're ready to play a home game. I think Coach Tanner told me yesterday that they've only played 3 home games on the year, and they're 2-1 at home. So they'll be excited to play at home. They haven't been at home a lot. I know they'll be anxious for us to be, but they've got a good team. They're well coached. They've got a good 5-man, the Darren Barkin kid that played at LSU that transferred in. Dixon's obviously really good. They got a really good point guard that makes good decisions with the basketball, gets the ball to the right people. So, I think they're number 1 or 2, Grant, offensive rebounding team in our league. And that was something we struggled with early in the year. In November, we got better. I thought late November. Obviously, we did a good job in December, but the competition wasn't to that level. So that's we have to be really, really, really good in all of conference on the glass, but definitely against New Orleans. That's a team that's really, really good on the offensive rebound.
Southland Conference season begins Thursday. It'll be big, but it won't be easy, and it will be in New Orleans. ACU and the Privateers Thursday night. We'll have that broadcast for you here on the ACU Sports Network. For Joe Golding, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.